Okay. And now we're live. So, we are live. We are live here in sunny San Diego. This is Time Warp Tuesdays, usually with me and Nicole, but Nicole is back keeping our store looking fabulous, merchandising fabulous things. And I'm here with Karen. This is Karen. And this is her fantastic apartment that is just decked out in Mid Century Modern because she is a Mid Century Modern lady.
Love it, love it, love it.
So Karen lives here in San Diego, and my hometown, and
it does that. It's the floor.
And so I had to come here because she is a customer of ours in Michigan. She's from Michigan, right?
Yes, I am from Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those of you who watch us and see Nicole, this is somebody Nicole grew up with.
Yeah, Colleen and I knew each other since we were 14 years old.
14.
And our friend Janice.
Yes.
Well.
And so, who is also, and you guys have seen Janice on here before. And you guys did you get it?
People are coming in.
Follow.
Billy, Dolly, Bonnie.
They're all starting to come. So, what I'm doing here is we are going to, why didn't it show up? We are going to go here so that she can, go to our page.
Uh-oh, Janice is here.
Janice is here. So follow with us, don't worry. Let's go back to time.
Okay.
So you need Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
All
Go
right.
to Facebook.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do.
And then we are going to go to Time Warp.
Luna. And that's little Luna.
Nicole's here.
And we are going to go live. There we are. So now Karen can answer questions as they come up.
Yeah.
So please shoot. Look at all the hearts you're getting, Karen.
I
love it. So
Awesome.
when you shoot questions over, let's keep them to the Mid Century Modern for now, and then we can always talk after for a little bit because a lot of people. This is nuts. This is crazy. Look at this place. So San Diego.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? It was a lot easier to find stuff in Detroit when I lived there. Here, it's a little harder, and things are just a little bit more overpriced. That's why I am a faithful customer to your store every time I go back to Michigan, because you guys do really fair pricing, and you guys have really great products, and you guys find really great things.
Thank you so much.
Every time I go in your store, I want to get a U-Haul truck and just drive it back to California.
Well, we do have a U-Haul place down the road.
Okay, I have to do that.
So Steve and I spent the whole day going around looking at different vintage and mid-century modern, and you're right. There are some out here. Right. They can be a little pricey, but there are some diamonds in the rough.
There are some diamonds in the rough.
So there are some places.
There's some
picked
really
up
great
a few
places.
Cool pieces in here. So let's talk about some of your pieces, shall we?
Yeah, so this is a piece actually I got from a place in San Diego called Bad Madge. She's in South Park, and it's the shell. Gorgeous. She has really, really amazing things in her store.
That is beautiful. I love the little stones. Is that what that is?
Yeah, this is the shell.
The shell?
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So those of you who like the tension lamps, this is an iconic piece.
Yeah, I saw it in the window and I was just like, I had to have it.
I had to have it. Of course you did, because it's gorgeous.
Exactly.
And it matches. So look at that.
Yeah, that was a gift from my good friend Nicole. She gave me that from Michigan, actually. So I do have pieces from Michigan that she shipped.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's a nice one, and those are great because you also have that one.
I have this one, and this was a birthday present from Nicole and her husband Darren, and they shipped this from Michigan for me. And this was from your store. I saw it when you guys had posted it online, and I said I had to have it.
And I got to tell you, it's perfect in your apartment. Yeah. With the lamp,
This I got from Palm Springs Vintage Market. So I usually try to go out there a few times a year. They have really great vintage in Palm Springs. Their thrift stores are amazing. Like I got this piece at a thrift store. This piece I actually love. I got in San Diego at a thrift store. This was only like $15. So this was
$15.
Amazing find. I had to really dig for this one, but I found it.
And look at all of these paintings are mid-century. They're all complementary to each other. They're fabulous. So the one thing I'm hearing is that you shop both high-end and low-end.
I do definitely. Yeah, some pieces I paid a lot for.
Yeah, well, you go to Palm Springs where, mid-century is the king in Palm Springs, but it's also very expensive in Palm Springs. Yes. So you go there, you find the diamonds in the rough, and then you come here and you find the stuff you like that is way
Right.
expensive.
Right. So
Because
it's
it's
just a
all
lot of
private.
research, and it's fun doing it. Like I love to go thrift shopping, and I
Yeah.
love to go to the markets, and,
And
it's
it
just,
shows.
you just
Look at
yeah,
this.
you just
I mean,
gotta
it's
look.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
So you've got a couple things you got from us.
yeah, I do. So I got these from you, these glasses.
And you know what?
They're
Steve
great
was saying,
bar
they're
set.
great. They are. Look at this. Actually, it's a vintage Las Vegas, but
Yeah.
Steve made a good comment. When you're hunting for
Yeah,
glasses,
that's right.
when you're hunting for glasses that have great graphics on them, you want to pay attention to where the stickers are, especially if you're like picking them up at any of the thrift
Yeah.
stores. Or, I mean, I've seen high-end stores that do it too, which just drive me insane.
Right.
But if they put it over a piece of the graphic, what will happen is when you pull it off, sometimes you'll take the graphic off. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, and sometimes
So
those
these are perfect,
stickers,
so you
like,
know what you're doing.
yeah, they're very
Look for them
sticky
to be
too.
priced
Hard
on
to
the
get off.
inside.
Yeah, the best place is to price them on the
So you
inside.
put them on the inside there.
Yeah.
And then I got this piece from you as well. So this is
That's
a
awesome, the
shaker.
shaker.
I love that.
And of course, every mid-century home must have a bunch of grapes.
I got my grapes from
That
you
looks
too.
like- Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh my
I got
goodness.
these grapes from you. I have so much of your stuff.
These ones?
Yeah,
Oh
I got
my
all of
God.
them from you.
So tell me
Yeah.
about some of your artists here.
So
That's
this
Speed Call,
is
isn't
Speed
it?
Call. Yeah,
That's
this
Speed
is a
Call
piece my
from,
friend gave me. I forgot
Michigan.
the artist's name, but
Uh-huh,
yeah, my
it's
friend gave me
cute.
that one.
So over here, we
Over
have, oh, look at
here.
Divine.
Yeah, I
Because
got that
Divine
from-
should be in every home.
I know, right? And then,
Yes.
yeah, that piece.
That is a Royal Hager.
Yeah.
So this Royal Hager, even though Royal Hager designed all the way up into the 80s and
They
90s.
still do.
They still do, actually. They have some iconic, beautiful mid-century pieces, and they're highly collectible now.
Yeah. and
I mean,
this-
so much so that these can go for tons of money.
Yeah.
And look at this.
that was
vase.
a little expensive, this one, but it was
Oh,
worth it.
yeah,
It goes with everything.
It goes
ties
with
it in.
everything.
It ties in the
Absolutely.
orange.
See, she's
Yeah.
ideal. The lamp
Right.
came from us.
Oh, the lamp came from you guys. I had that shipped as well. I
Yeah.
love that lamp. So the teak
And then
lamp.
tell us about these.
So this I actually got at Comic-Con. It was an artist at Comic-Con, and then this I got at one of the Tiki events. And then this piece here I love.
Oh, yeah, down
It's the
here?
Vincent Price.
Can I
It's
bring it forward a
Devin.
little
Yes,
bit?
you can.
Okay.
Devin, I'm gonna say his last name right, Devereaux. He is at all of the Tiki events. He's a really great artist, and he also does mugs. He did this mug right here.
Did he?
Yeah, so he's amazing. So I usually get some of his pieces whenever I go to the events.
So since you pulled out a mug, let's take a look at some of these.
Some of my mugs. It's
So,
a little collection compared to
Look at this.
some,
Can I
but
come around here? So look at these. I mean, look at the.
this
they're
I got in
gorgeous.
Detroit. What is the?
Oh, is this V-Mail?
Yeah, V-mail.
V-Mail. So
I got
this
that
is,
at V-Mail.
Look at this. She shops all the best vintage
I
stores
do.
in Detroit.
Hold on, Jason.
What happened?
I zoomed in and I can't get it to zoom out. There it goes.
There we go. So
Right.
technical difficulties. Is that all right?
That's good.
This kind of came from V-Mail.
Yeah, in
V-Mail in
Detroit.
Detroit, which is in Livonia. Go check it out. It's awesome. And then we have
This is from the Tonga Hut.
the Tonga Hut.
Yeah, this I got at a resale store for $2.50.
Do you know what it's for?
It's for the
Volcano drink.
the
Volcano drink,
Yes,
I know.
exactly. And you light it. And then these I just went to Hawaii, and I got these in Hawaii.
Isn't that fantastic? She just flies over to
Little
Hawaii.
butt, I know.
See, people in California just fly over to Hawaii.
Right, and
So,
then
what is this? Tell me about this.
this one I just ordered off of eBay. I like the style
Look
of
at
it,
that.
and I got
love it.
that.
And it's tiki solid.
Yeah.
Wow.
This I got from your store, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, Nicole got that for me.
Beautiful.
And then this I got at a tiki event. My
Look at
friend
this
Jessica
thing.
bought that for me.
Look at this thing.
Yeah.
These tiki mugs, you know what you don't have? Do you have a Charles Phoenix tiki mug in here?
No, I don't.
Oh my goodness, you know our friend David said the same thing.
Right?
We need to get you a Charles Phoenix
You
tiki
do.
mug.
And then this is from the Formosa in LA. I love the
Oh, is
Formosa.
it? Very
yeah.
nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Charles Phoenix makes tiki mugs. They're available on his website, but they're gorgeous. He makes his own. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Designs
going to have
his
to
own.
check that out. So, yeah, so the grapes are from you, and then
what do we have over
we
here?
could go over here. So
Yeah.
then this stuff is from you as well. So these glasses here I got from you. So if you want to open this up, but I got
Uh-huh.
that. And then these ones here I got from your store.
Oh, those. Oh, I remember those.
Yeah. And then I
Do you
have,
any questions?
this is the Franciscan Heritage pattern. It
No-
took me a while to collect this, but
Nicole
and then these are
corrected you.
from your
Female
store.
Dearborn, not Livonia.
Female Dearborn. Sorry about that,
Yeah,
Nicole.
and then these are from your store as well.
Why am I not getting the questions on your page? That's
I
interesting.
don't know.
Here we go.
And then these were from the 1950s from my mother's wedding. It was one of her wedding gifts. These little.
Yeah, I know. 15 buckaroos.
Yes.
Can you? People are just talking away. It shut off.
Right? So yeah, and then this, I love this pattern, the Franciscan pattern. Look at this.
Very
gravy.
nice.
Look at this gravy bowl.
I mean, look at this.
I mean, come on.
Isn't that fantastic?
I love it. The pattern is amazing on this. It took me a while to collect this, but yeah, it's one of my favorite.
Oh, Ty.
patterns.
Ty is saying he misses Kitty.
Aw,
Mhm.
I miss Kitty too.
So this stuff is fabulous. And
Thank you.
so
Here, I'll show
tell me, this is a Boss, right? Is that how you say it, Boss?
Bassett.
Bassett. This is a Bassett. This piece, this mid-century, gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
And Bassett doesn't usually do mid-century, right?
We did a lot of early American and colonial style.
Right.
So she found this amongst a bunch of early American colonial style
Yeah.
stuff for a company that doesn't usually do mid-century, but you have an eye.
I just thank you. I looked a long time. It took me almost a year to find this, and this
Mm-hmm.
was a little expensive to ship. It was some divorce money,
Oh,
but,
that's kind of
but
money,
it was
I
well
guess.
worth it.
Yes.
So, anyways, I had it shipped from the East Coast, and I found it on the website Cherish. So
Oh,
I couldn't
perfect.
find anything that I wanted. Everything was like kind of new, and I wanted something
Right,
more
something
antique. Yeah.
Very nice.
But it's like with this, I found. I mean, this I got online, and this is a newer piece. But I think just mixing the new with the old, it like kind of brings that.
Well,
old
this looks
aesthetic.
old when you
yeah,
look at it.
yeah,
Open the
exactly.
door.
Here, so I'll open it this way.
Yeah.
It holds,
And we
liquor
got the beer there.
and stuff. Does it open back here?
No, it just opens here.
And then it's
Yeah,
got the
here,
two
it's
shelves.
open
But
there, yeah.
this is a great use. I've got to say,
Okay.
a great use of combining the new with the old.
Yeah.
Especially in this day where a lot of the new is based off from retro design.
Right.
And so therefore, like your table, the chairs you say is
Yeah,
semi-new.
this is new. This I got from Living Spaces, but it just has that.
It has that
retro
mid-century look.
that I really like. Yeah.
So I'm going to unplug you, Steve.
Nicole wants to see the kangaroo from China.
Oh, Nicole
The
got me a
kangaroo.
kangaroo. So I went to a spiritualist and they said
Uh-huh.
that my the spirit animal was a kangaroo.
Oh
so
my God, I
Nicole
remember
got
her.
me this kangaroo.
Oh my goodness, I totally
Yeah.
remember her. Isn't she fabulous? Look at this. And this is mid-century. This is actually might even be a little earlier.
Yeah.
This is cute, and
That's a kangaroo.
Is it a?
It's an ornament,
It's
I
an
think.
ornament.
Yeah.
but still, I mean,
Yeah.
I love the color.
It's
of the red.
amazing. Yeah.
So all
Has
these
some
little things that tie up,
Russian
all these little things that you get, rather they're new retro designs, they're gifts from friends, they're
Right.
stuff you hunted for, stuff you paid a little bit more for because you loved. It just makes your home look so inviting.
Thank you so much. And that's one thing is that like your home's your castle.
It
so
is.
you want it to be
You want
when you
it to be
walk in, you want it to be comfortable, you want it to just I entertain a lot too.
Absolutely.
So it's really nice to have it
And-
all put together and be able to entertain and have a nice bar, have people over for a cocktail.
And then
And
play
yeah,
some vinyl.
Play some vinyl.
In this
and-
great container.
Yeah.
But come on over here. Tell me about this. And
Oh, so
unplugged
this
you,
is
Steve.
some artwork and
So if you can you see this over here, Steve?
this was my ex's, his mother, or grandma, sorry. She was an artist in Detroit. Siddle is the last name. And she had a couple pieces in the DIA. And yeah, they're not there anymore. But she was a teacher in Birmingham. And she was an art teacher, her and her husband both. So I love this piece.
So this is from Birmingham, from an artist
Yeah,
from Birmingham.
yeah.
And you say it's an ex's parents?
Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
So it's a local
Dorothy
Birmingham
Siddle.
artist. Dorothy
Yeah,
Siddle.
Dorothy Siddle was her name.
So she's probably a listed artist. Look how
Yeah.
beautiful that is.
There's some
She's
articles
talented.
if you look online. There's some articles about her online.
And it ties in so beautifully with your mid-century.
Thank you. And then this I got
I love
from
that.
Palm
I
Springs
love that. Mm-hmm.
Vintage Market. And then these pieces over here.
Oh yeah, let's talk about those.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. So
Okay, these are amazing, you guys.
this is my friend Devin. One of my really longtime friends, Mary Jo. Her husband is an artist, and I had a loft at one point, and I wanted to fill the loft wall. And he was like, "I'll do a piece for you." So he did all these pieces actually for me, and I said I wanted something like with Dr. Seuss. So he incorporated me and like my friends. So I also had a rabbit at the time, and she almost got eaten by a snake. So you can see on the drums over on the one picture, it says Nina and the Snakes. So this is supposed to be me and my friend Mary Jo. I played the flute, and she played the clarinet. And then another friend of ours, Tammy and Art. And then we have our friend Audrey sitting at the table right there. But yeah, so I mean, he's just an amazing artist, and
So these are one of a kinds.
Yes, these are one of a kind, and they're tailored
They're
for
original,
me.
original art.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, he is so talented.
Yeah. He did another piece I have over here, which is the B-52 song, Planet Claire. So he did this piece here. If you want to go look at that.
Yeah, it's right here next to her fabulous purses.
Yeah, because I love the B-52s, and I was telling him I wanted to do like a painting of like, a travel postcard, like, the vintage travel cards that they used to do, like travel here. So he did the Planet Claire for me.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
And you may be going to see them soon.
I might be, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so in
They're
here,
final
there's a
tour.
few things in here that we were going to talk about.
Oh, yeah, in the Louvre. So this here,
Thank you.
this is the Detroit train station.
Mhm.
So that's that. And then this is a great San Diego
Look at
artist,
this.
El Gato Gomez. She's amazing. I have a few of her pieces, and then she did the creature over there.
Oops. Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Look at
that
this
one.
thing.
And then that mirror on the wall is actually from a Palm Springs thrift store. The
I
spiked
love that.
mirror behind you.
Let me get out of your guys' way.
Yeah.
I have your phone because I'm reading.
Oh, that's totally fine. Go for it.
So
Yeah.
I love it because you have iconic pieces. You have not everyday pieces and stuff like that. I mean, she's so mid-century and she loves vintage so much. She's even got the fabulous
Penguin.
Penguin.
have.
That was a gift from a friend.
the fabulous
so it was
must-have
really
penguin
nice. Yeah.
ice bucket, which every mid-century home should have.
And with a bakelite.
And it's got the bake light on top, which is fabulous. So I just think it's so
Thank you.
cool.
Well, I was gonna say I actually have a lot of really good friends too that gift me things.
Oh,
so
yes.
it's like I have really great friends that know my taste and know what I like, and they've helped out with this. I think a little
Awesome.
bit. Yeah.
So you find that, I know where that came from.
Yeah. Do you want to show that?
I know where this came from because we had a night last
I had
night
a cocktail out of that last
at
night.
False Idol, and which is I think it said it was the number 3 tiki bar in the
world.
country
So
or in the
Stacy
world.
said.
Yeah, delicious.
And
drink.
it's
Oh my God.
literally probably the size of this room. And it was fantastic. I did a whole thing. Take a look back a little bit on our Facebook page and Instagram. I did a little history on it. And it's just fantastic. Look.
They really hooked us up. They
They
gave us a lot of
did.
drinksters and everything too.
Absolutely.
So,
And it
yeah,
was so
they're
cool
great. They're
because it's very hard to get into.
Yeah.
And of course, Miss Karen knows somebody.
Yeah, that's
and got us in there, and we got to have fabulous drinks and watch the rainfall and everything.
Yeah, it was really
And it's
fun.
hidden. If you don't know where it is, you will not find it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell you where it is because it is a San Diego secret.
They have to come
And
out here and see me.
You have to come
and
out
then
here
go and have a
and
drink with
see
me.
Karen and go
Yeah.
have a drink with her.
Yes.
It is hidden amongst other things, but if you Google it, you can find it, of
Yep.
course.
Yep.
I am so happy. I mean, that you allowed us to come into your home.
I'm happy that you guys were able to come and
And
see it.
take a look at your
yeah.
great treasures.
Thank you so much.
I mean, it was
It's-
so beautiful.
It's a process, and putting it all together, it's a little eclectic, but I love it. And I love
Awesome.
Mid-Century Mod, so thank
do,
you guys.
Do we have any questions? I don't know how to get to Oh, here it is. It was turned off. Okay, what do we have?
Janice would get a divorce for that cabinet.
Janice, we
I
want
don't
to keep
think
you
she
on
would.
Facebook,
Yes,
so let's
we
be
do.
good. No,
Oh my
I'm
God,
kidding.
She's hilarious.
So we have here for Nicole saying how cute, how cute. So if you guys have any questions, now's the time. About San Diego, about the mid-century in San Diego, which
Yeah.
we get a lot of people who come to Detroit from Walnut Creek, San Francisco, Los Angeles, here in San Diego.
Right.
And they will actually buy, like we had a, what was it called? It was the bar cart, the bar.
Grand server.
And we had a grand server, and they actually, it was gorgeous.
Oh.
Kidney
And
shaped
kidney
If I could
shaped
fit
grand
it.
server.
rolling bar.
And
Oh my God.
they rented a truck. They bought it, rented a van, and drove it back to California because
sure.
they could not find anything like that in California.
You don't find things like back there in
It's hard.
Michigan that you do here.
It's
It's
hard.
really hard, and I think that it's so picked over sometimes.
Yes.
And I know like you guys go to a lot of estate sales and find things, and I think there's just more back there too.
Well, there
Well,
is because in the 19 and I don't mean to overtalk.
no,
you,
no,
sorry.
go for it.
In the
20th century.
Yeah.
In the 20th century, the mid-century time, 20th century, 1950s, 40s through the probably 90s is when it went to North Carolina. Michigan Grand Rapids area was the premier furniture capital of the country.
I didn't know that.
They had Herman Miller, they had
all
Lane,
the
they
major
had...
manufacturers were there.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so if you go to any of the public schools in Michigan or you go to any of those things, you're
They've
going to see
all got
desks, you're going
Herman
to
Miller
see
chairs. And
all of the Herman Miller, the
Wow.
color chairs, the
Right.
fiberglass chairs, they're all Herman Miller.
Nice.
They're so with the Midwest, Michigan being the home of mid-century, of American mid-century, because of course Danish.
Right.
You tend to find a lot of it there.
Yeah, you do.
And
You
so we get a lot of people who come in from Chicago, who come in from
well, it also
New York.
depended on if certain cities, some had building booms in that era and some didn't.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't, then people weren't buying it for the new mid-century homes.
Right.
Oh,
So
wow.
they just didn't have it in that area.
Right.
Atlanta didn't
Yeah.
get a lot of it.
Yeah.
And Herman Miller, being a Michigan-based company for years, actually opened their very first
Showroom
showroom
on Fifth
Just
Avenue
recently.
in New York just a few years ago.
on Fifth Avenue in New York.
Really?
Prior to that, they were
Yeah.
strictly mail order and delivery. They never had a
Next
showroom.
time I'm in New York.
Oh, I know.
Oh
The
my
furniture, I don't
gosh.
think the furniture is made here in Michigan anymore. I think that most of the furniture is made
That I'm
in
not certain.
North
Right.
Carolina.
Oh, wow.
South Carolina is furniture capital of the world now.
Yeah.
But if you guys ever get out Midwest, those of you here in San Diego or or anywhere outside of the Midwest, bring your pocketbooks with you.
Yes.
They're not overly expensive, but you will find hidden gems that you can't believe.
Well, one of the things I was going to say is just even depression glass.
Yeah.
Like back there, I could in Michigan get some depression glass pieces like this candle, holder here. This would be like maybe $20 or something like that. You go to Palm Springs, they're selling it for like $100. Like I went to Palm Springs about 2 months ago, and they had pieces like this. Like I got this in Michigan. I think I got this for like $5 at like a vintage store or something,
That's
or
a
a
good
thrift
deal.
store. And like these are going for like over $100 now. So it's just everything's getting so priced out here,
Yep.
so it's hard to find things. That's why I like with you guys keep your prices right and you have great
I try to price things at
finds.
what I know they sell for, not
Exactly.
wishful thinking.
Right,
And what
right.
we do, and this is where we run into problems with pricing and mid-century, is a lot of people when they research mid-century furniture, they will see what it sells for, but they don't take into consideration their demographics.
Right.
Because if somebody let's just say, for instance, the spaghetti glass, right? Which is fabulous. Spaghetti, she's got the whole set. She's got all the glasses. Of course she does. They match her lamp over there.
I like to entertain.
I know. Anyways, so for instance, you put this on eBay, you put it on any website. Unless you do your due diligence, when you look it up and you see what they go for, sold for, not what people are asking for,
Yeah.
because I could put this online and ask $1 million
Right.
for it.
Right.
But what they sold for, and then you price it for your you price it for your store. You've got to take into what? Did somebody say something?
Nothing, go ahead.
Oh, you take it into a lot of people fail to take into consideration the people walking in their door,
Right.
because this may have sold in New York City, Manhattan, where they have higher rent. They have people who have a lot larger income.
Right. Right.
And so therefore it sold for $100, but you can't put this in my Time Warp store in the middle of a suburb in Michigan and expect it to pull in $100
Right.
because we don't have the Manhattan clientele that
Right.
they have.
Right.
And then sometimes I find in San Diego or outside of San Diego, as well as Los Angeles and different places, sometimes they're priced for city or
And
higher
that's
end.
true. I think because even with Palm Springs, they have the Mid-Century Mod happening all the time. They
Yeah.
have the market, so there's a lot of people that go visit Palm Springs just for
That,
those
right.
purposes. So,
Exactly.
So they're right there on the strip too.
So
So they
taking-
can get that price.
Into consideration those who walk in your door as well as those who
Right.
shop online will make your stuff move quicker
Yeah.
and make your customers and clients much more happier because they can actually buy and have the
They're
same
going to come
things
back more often.
those in Manhattan have.
Yes. Yeah.
Because this looks like it belongs in Manhattan.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean?
I have one more thing to show
Yes.
too. Look I got this from you too. The vintage glasses. And I actually was able, because I remember when I bought them, you said be careful because if you put your prescription in it, they might break.
Yep.
They were able to do it.
Oh,
I
awesome.
was able to
Look
read
at this.
readers.
And you know what? That's such a
In
great
my little
idea.
case.
That's such a great idea.
I love this case. I
love
got
that.
this from your store
Yep.
too.
Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And I love that you put it on here because it looks so good. So with glasses, that's a good
a great
good
case.
point.
Nicole wants
Because
me to tell you to show the rest of the living room.
what do you mean? What do you want to see? The couch?
Well, I guess I'll just pay.
Let's see. Nicole, did you get on late?
No, she's been talking since we started.
So one of the cool things about glasses is, I
There,
wear
Nicole.
glasses.
Yeah.
So
180 panorama.
I am going to talk while he shows that. And I love that you brought that up because a lot of people like the glasses, right?
Yeah,
like
they're
the
amazing.
cat-eye glasses.
I mean, the stones in them, you don't find
Right.
this like
No.
anywhere. They're so
What is it? The lucite
original.
frames. The
Yeah, like
the
the stones.
So
in
you look at
those.
this, and it's got the inlaid rhinestones and everything. You go to buy this today, and it's probably going to have a Prada name slapped on it or something like that.
Right.
Because a little hint: there's only 3 companies in this world that make glasses. The same people who make Prada, they make Champs. So what you're paying for is the name that gets slapped on it.
Oh wow.
So you take a look at something like this because you want something unique, something that's going to last. Take it to your local, buy it. Take it to your local eye person,
Optometrist.
optometrist. Have them put the glasses in it, and you've got a gorgeous pair of original vintage glasses.
Yeah, and they're my readers.
That
I
you
use
can
them
wear.
like all the time. They're like
Because-
amazing, and they're comfortable too. And I like
Right.
the way that they fit on my face.
They look good.
Yeah, and they're
They're
light. They're
nice.
not like really heavy.
Because even glasses like this will cost you $500.
Yeah.
For those of you who wear glasses and know what I'm talking about. And you can cut that
Yeah.
price in half, if not a third, by buying a pair of vintage glasses and putting your own lenses in them.
Yeah.
So visit your local vintage store and pick up your glasses.
Yeah.
I
did.
I think it's a great idea. Whoever developed,
is,
yeah.
it is,
I mean,
it is.
whatever optometrist said, why don't we do this?
Yeah.
Give them an award. I swear to God.
I love
But-
it, and they're different.
Yes,
So,
I
yeah.
love this. I love that.
Thank
I
you.
mean, look at this. It's fantastic. So,
Thank you very much.
Again, I want to thank you so much for allowing us to
Oh
come
my
into
gosh,
your home.
Thank you for.
And not a lot of
coming
people
here.
would, but you.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, thank
look
you.
at it. Of course, you should have people come through and pay at the door. You
I like
know?
to entertain, so
Yeah.
I like to have friends over, and so I just like to have a warm,
It's-
welcoming home.
Yep.
So,
And on the nights when you're home alone and you
Yeah.
want to be able to look around and say, "I love my life."
No, I do. I look around.
Yes.
Well, everything is different, and it's eclectic, and it kind of just, reminds me
Yeah.
of where I've been and things that I've done in my life. So,
It's beautiful.
yeah, I love
I
it.
love it.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much, and we are going to
Thank you.
take it. We are going to wrap it up now, and you will be seeing more of us as we go into Los Angeles now. So and hopefully I can snag a little time with Charles Phoenix. We're going to be meeting with him, and we got a concert to go to. So hopefully we can do a show from the
We
concert,
do.
sneaky. But thank you again.
Yeah,
have
thank
a
you
beautiful
guys.
home.
Thank you.
And I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad I got to see you.
Yeah, me too.
I don't get to come home that often, but when I do, I love that I have friends here
Right.
to, what?
Nothing. Nicole.
What did she say?
She said I meant to have living room as the main background instead of the fridge.
Oh, well, let's step over here for a minute.
Gotta make Nicole happy.
Right? I know. Let's step over here in the corner.
Let's step over
Let's
here in
sit
the
here.
corner. How's this with the
Yeah.
television in the background? Does she
Yeah.
give
Is
us?
that better?
Vic from V-Mail's watching or something.
Oh, hi, Vic.
We
How
just
are you?
mentioned
I
your
have
store.
Glasses. I
Yes,
have this glass
this
right
one.
there. There's
So-
2 other ones from him too.
There's 2 other ones in here. Vic
Yeah.
from V-Mail in Dearborn.
Love his store.
Love
His store is amazing. Purses from there. Yeah. Go
The
see
vintage
him.
undergarments?
Oh my God. Love him. Yes. He's
I mean, there's everything there. Go
yeah.
see him.
Yeah.
She's got it displayed in her beautiful
I have
home.
these 2 too that I got from him. There's this one. Pop those in there,
See, don't
and
you
then
love
this
that? Somebody
one.
pops on and we start talking to them. Look at this.
I got these from you, Vic.
Those are from you. So, how awesome is that? I'm so glad you got to jump on.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. So, we are going to stop taking up all of her time here, and because her dog is sitting there going, "What is going on?"
Yeah, little
Luna
Luna.
is just like,
Luna.
"Oh, there's Luna! Look, she's on screen."
Luna likes Mid Century Mod too.
Yes, she does. She feels right at home.
Nothing chews better.
Fantastic. So, keep watching. We're going to have some great stuff coming up, and you'll see Karen again, hopefully.
Yes, at the concert.
Yes, we are going to a fantastic 80s festival.
Your brother's watching.
Oh my gosh, hey Kevin.
Ah!
She said it's
So-
my baby sister.
That's
See,
When
the
he
one
popped
thing-
up, I thought
Oh
maybe
my
that was
gosh.
the hog from the divorce.
Oh, no. Hog is her maiden
That's
name.
my maiden name.
Okay.
Sybil
Yeah.
was my married
So,
name.
the longer you stay on, the more people jump on.
I know, right? That's
Yeah.
amazing. My brother's on this.
So, I've heard a lot about you, Kevin, up
He's
in San
amazing.
Francisco, where I
Yeah.
went to college and lived for 10 years until I realized
gosh.
I could live a lot easier back up in Michigan. But thank you again for coming. Thank you again for allowing
Yes,
us.
thank you.
And you two can have a apartment that looks this fabulous and not make millions, because it's not necessary
Yeah.
to drop tons of money
Not at all.
on making your home comfortable in a mid-century style. This is proof. It goes from a garage sale
Yeah.
to a beautiful store in Palm Springs.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
our store in
Yeah,
Michigan.
exactly.
All over the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
And
You
it's
got-
fun doing it.
It is fun, yes.
It's really fun doing it.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta love it. So, and the tying of the new and the old is fantastic, and the personal art, and I mean, it's awe-dropping, and you two can have it. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Karen and I will be with Karen all weekend for the most part. And so if you have any questions, you can also address them to Karen, and I will make sure she gets them, or to any of us, and keep us watching. Thank you so much for joining. And those who just jumped on, keep an eye on, follow us, get notified when we go live, because you can see Karen again. And of course, Nicole, we can't wait to get back and do a Time Warp Tuesday and talk about the trip.
Oh my gosh.
Have a nice
Amazing.
afternoon and an evening, and
Yes.
we will talk to you soon.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.